So I went to go check on the fluid in the cooling system on the VFR, and I emptied a full bucket of water into it. Oh yeah! Don't look at the crack of my arse. I couldn't see any leaks, so I was thinking, oh, have I somehow just ran out of coolant completely somewhere along the line? So I start her up, and immediately a little drip happens. So I was like, okay, no, thankfully, I mean, not thankfully, but thankfully it wasn't something I did or didn't do that caused the issue. So I take the fairing off on the other side, on the left hand side. It's where the drip was, and every time I rev the bike, there was like a little spurt of water coming down. So on closer inspection, it seemed to be coming from a like a link pipe. Now the VFR has got like a split radiator, so you've got a radiator on either side of the bike, and that introduces some pipe shenanigery to get it all to work properly. And one of the metal pipes, it comes out of the engine and then splits off into two hoses. It was coming from behind there, so I was like, oh, I don't know whether it's just loose or it's the O-ring or whatever. So I started stripping it to have a closer look, and one half of it came off and the other half didn't, because I hadn't undone that ball yet. So yeah, it snapped it off, which is not ideal. I checked online, and because I have like a parts diagram of the VFR bookmark, so it's relatively easy to find out what I need, and then I go look for it as cheap as I can elsewhere. And I could get it for like $10 from America, and then it would be, it said $10 to ship, but I've got no idea how long that would take to get to the UK. There was one in Romania for 30 euros, and then plus shipping or whatever. But they're both for, well, it doesn't even say refurb parts. They just like they cleaned it up a little bit, and I still need to buy a new O-ring. I mean, there's still the O-ring attached to the one I've got now, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna change the part, and you know, may as well do the O-ring as well. I remember a time when I used to have an O-ring kit, and I would just make the O-ring up. So you'd get the O-ring you wanted, and if it was too big or too small, then you'd cut it, like do a diagonal slash on it, and then cut it with a little bit of glue to reform it into the diameter that you require. But I don't know, for a $5 or whatever it was to get the OEM one, I thought I'd just do that instead, and ended up going for the £50 OEM one. Oh, hurts my soul to spend that much money, but at least I'll get it within the week-ish, and I know it's gonna fit, and I know it's gonna be nice and new. Oh, nightmare. I mean, at least it's not, I mean, I say at least it's not, because I haven't actually fully removed all the old hoses yet, so I'll go do that. Hopefully that won't be an issue where I need to buy some more bloody hoses, because I don't really feel like adding that to my bill. It shouldn't, fingers crossed, it shouldn't be too hard, because there's a decent amount of room to work with in the space to twist the old ones around and get them off. Maybe apply a little bit of heat. Saying that though, they've had quite a lot of heat, so I don't know what difference that would make. Just annoying. If it was a case of just poor maintenance, I could just go, no, I'll chalk that one, I'll add that to the keep an eye on that pile. But no, it's got to be an absolute pain in my bum. A pain in my bank balance, which are some of the, it says keep clear there, mate. Well, obviously you can't read that because you're too busy licking bum holes. That's something. I don't know. Oh, it's a bit of a loose exhaust, isn't it? That's a bit of a loose roof rack. And I've got another round of training to do as well, which means leaving later than normal. So I'm almost 2 hours out of schedule. So I can imagine the traffic's going to be an absolute nightmare, and I'm not 100% confident on filtering on this thing yet. Which means I'll still do it, I'll just be more scared. I've got the new thermostat, that's the word I was looking for, coming for this, which should be with me this week, I hope. And then when I'm doing that job, I'll actually get round to the whole changing my spark plug thing. I just need to shave that socket down. Oh, why are you waiting? There's literally no one there, you absolute goon. Sure, there's no one going to be trying to sneak in. Why are we doing? It's a 40-mile-an-hour road. It's a 55-mile-an-hour road. Be zooming along, boys. We could be zooming, not moving. Tickly lip, a tickly lip. Play the leapfrog game for a little bit. Get ahead of these sons of bitches. Ooh, the question is, do I go down the road of death? No. No. They remove the signs, but I ain't going down there for a while. It's mad how messy with my schedule messes with my mind. I've not got any more or less sleep, and I'm not going to be doing, I mean, there's a good chance I'll be doing less hours than I normally would, because the old training day early darts. But it just feels like my entire schedule is completely thrown off. So it also impacts my evenings as well. Ooh, that was cheeky, wasn't it? But fortunately this morning the mic connected immediately. Although I didn't check the settings, and now I'm slightly paranoid that the decibels are too loud. I'll check it when I get to work, probably. If I ever get there. Well, there's bloody traffic on the road. Why is it, even though that Beamer's got the green bar of shame, it's still got like the ports for the quad exhaust? Feels like it could be like a lazy design choice to just leave them in. Citroen. Be gone. I thought to myself, it might rain today. It might rain on the way to work. However, because I completely got sidetracked by the broken VFR, I didn't order a new pair of waterproofs. So I've decided, in my great and infinite wisdom, to simply I brought them with in case it's absolutely horrific on the way home. And I thought to myself, do you know what, if I'm going to get wet and the waterproofs are going to leak, then do you know what, I'm just going to take the whole wet leg syndrome and deal with that, instead of having a wet patch that makes it look like I've pissed me pants on when I get to work. I think that's more understandable, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Being wet from the waist down when it's raining outside, than suspiciously dry apart from one wet patch. Oh dear. A bicyclist and a tractor trailer. Whoa, whoa, mate. I mean, I would go round you, mate, but one, it's on a bend and I can't see, so now I will. I was expecting the VFR punch there, not. Don't get me wrong, the Aprilia's got some snap to it, but it ain't VTEC VFR snap. Interesting. Interesting. You're doing 36 in a 50. Fuck my life. I don't need you to be doing like rocket speeds, but the speed limit would be nice. As a baseline, right? As a baseline. Oh, so what else has changed on the broken things front? Oh, the mic problem seems to have been fixed with a firmware update. Or at least that's what I've found when I paired the audio up on my last one. There's like a little blip of audio that goes before and after, or around the join of the two recordings. But it seems to do a better job of keeping it in sync. I have been tempted with the idea of another an upgraded camera though. I don't know why, but it's sitting in the back of my head going, maybe it's time to upgrade from the 4 to the 5. I'm just trying to think of ways to, so I've spent my money, so I can't go, oh well, I may as well drop some money on the DaVinci software. It's very backwards thinking, isn't it? I don't like spending money, so if I spend all my money, I've got no money to spend, so I don't have to worry about spending my money. I might wait till Crimbo, actually. I'll wait till Crimbo, see what deals are on. Usually the deals then are on the older models because they've released a new one, but I don't mind so much with the older tat. It's 40, we can go 40. It's 40 miles. And imagine if you got flash now. Get wrecked.